Hello guys, welcome to the learning channel. In this channel, we learn about career development, new opportunities that you can be able to apply for as a new graduate or if you are unemployed. And we also share information about making money online so that you can be able to step out of your comfort zone and make money for yourself. Welcome to my channel and enjoy today's video. Is open only for those that are new, because for the others that had been using Funza Lushaka, the bursary is currently closed, but in most cases they do open at a later stage. So it is important that you keep in touch with this website for you to get all the latest updates about when and the bursary is open. So for applications that if you are reapplying, meaning last year you were starting with this with using this bursary, or you did not have any funding and next year you go into your second year of study, you then do qualify to actually apply. But currently for those students, this is closed for. It's only open currently for new applications, and it's going to close or not on 24th of January 2026. Well, let's go through the requirements. So one of the requirements is that make sure you go to the correct website, guys. It is important that you take note of this website. So here we call this the URL link. This is the link for each and every website that you go through, and this is funzalushaka.doe.gov.za. So make sure you type that, or you can just go to Google and search for Funza Lushaka and make sure that this is the correct link where you're going to get your information. So first requirement is that because they do have a limit in terms of the age, so we're going to have an age restriction when it comes to you starting towards the education and the education qualification and who they choose to fund. So the age limit is 13. So you're going to go to the e-government portal, which is here. You're going to click on this one. If I click here, it will redirect you to another page. This is the page where you'll be redirected to, right? And when you cut here, you'll see that it gives you quite a lot of options to choose from. And because I don't want to confuse you, they're going to go back to the page. So here it says register by providing your personal information. Okay. So if we go back to this website, it says login or register. So once you click on this login or register, because you do not have your email, your username and password, you then head straight to the register button. If you click on the register, it will redirect you to another page where you can now start providing the information, and then you complete the rest of the requirements. So once you have completed this process, you would then get your email or your username and your password, where it will allow you to go back to the website, log in, and continue with the rest of the application. Sorry about that. So after you've registered, obviously you're going to log in, and then you continue with the rest of the application. It will provide you with an OTP and accept the terms and conditions, and under dashboard menu, click 2026 application button. Follow the steps to complete the required field with your information, accept the declaration form, and confirm the information captured. So here they have like a snippet of the entire process that you're going to follow once you have registered and you're on the e-government portal, where you will be able to complete the rest of the application. Okay, so those are the necessary steps that you need to follow. So it is crucial that you remember your password and as well as your username so that you can come back and apply and complete the rest of the information required. So guys, it is important to also note down that the documents that are required for you to attach, so obviously they're not listed here. Just going to give you an idea of what could be required when apply for this. So make sure that all your personal documents are ready, the likes of your ID copy. If you're under 18, you can also include your guidance ID copies. You also need your matric results certified if you are a new person, obviously, because these are the ones that had the date open. We also need your proof of income and a signed completed consent form, and you make sure you attach those ones. And as you proceed with the application, they might also require you to complete certain things. So make sure that if you don't have a specific document, you just pause the application, save where you have saved, and then remember your password and usernames, but you can go and get the documents at the sometimes some I've heard saying they need motivation. Just work on that letter, work on that motivation, make sure it's proper, and do not submit things that are incomplete, because this would lower your chances of being awarded the bursary. Okay, so that would be your first bursary opportunity, Funza Lushaka. And we have a second one. This is the SANZAF, okay? SANZAF. This is another bursary that is available for the teachers. So let's look into what this organization is all about. So again, this works hand in hand with what? With our NSFAS. Same applies to your Funza Lushaka bursary, which works hand in hand with the NSFAS. So guys, make sure that you have all the required documents, because most likely you'll be required to attach the same documents as expected from the Funza Lushaka. So here are some of the required documents: your South African ID, testimonials from school, yes, the testimonials as well, proof of income, as well as a motivational letter. And make sure that the copies are all certified. Your copies, if you're under 17, have your guardian's copies as well included. Make sure they are certified. And guys, do not do this in a hurry. This is December. The applications are closing in January. So you need to make sure that you use your December last day. As other people are enjoying the December, you can use that opportunity to work on your application. And in terms of the application, complete the application form, submit the documents. The bursary coordinator will be going through your application and shortlist. And yes, you need to take note of the fact that they do have like your pre-interviews before they can fully fund you. So be ready for that. It's just nothing hectic. They try to understand where you are, your standpoint, and you just need to know that if you've chosen this field, it should be the field that you choose, obviously because of passion and other reasons that are beneficial to the community. And yeah, I know you guys had this thing. I'm not a teacher. I know just a bit about it. So you are most likely going to be good for the interview. And then after attending the interview, you wait for the outcome, and hopefully you're going to get a great, good, positive outcome. Okay. So yeah, that is the SANZAF bursary opportunity that you can also qualify for if you are in the education stream. So they've also highlighted regions where you reside, where you can actually apply from. So here are the few, and just go through their website and check out the information from there. Okay, so also this goes because obviously these are organizations that work with funding. They also need people that can donate. So if you are one person who's watching this and you'd like to donate, you can head on to the donate button and make sure that you do the donation, just so it can contribute towards a good cause. Okay, so that is the second bursary. And last but not least, we have the STET bursary. So this bursary, like other bursaries that have limitations. So the ones that I shared, guys, with this one does not have restrictions. Unless I did not read much about it, let me go to About Us. Okay, so on the About Us page, it's not giving us any restrictions of some sort. So I can safely say everyone does qualify to apply for this. And I'm not sure if this is the same one. I saw one where they are specific or the type of group that they are intended to. Okay, so here is the part: through collaboration efforts and support. This organization has played a pivotal role in positively shaping the lives of numerous individuals, instilling hope for a brighter future as leading organization and SACAR. And this organization is committed to ensuring the education of Muslim community through targeted Zakah advocacy program. So this specific bursary could be for Muslim people, but I'm not seeing where it is clearly stated for that. But let me just pause it here for now. Towards the end of the video, I'll just add the last part so that we can be clear about which type of group is this bursary targeted to us. Okay, so let's head on to the last but not least bursary. So we have the STET STET bursary. With this one, let's be clear, this one is meant for women. So if you are a woman, you qualify. If you are a woman who is looking towards studying for an education qualification, or you are a woman who currently holds an education qualification and want to study further. And I like the fact that it also highlights covers for those that are in the early childhood development. I love this one. So yes, these are the requirements. A Black South African woman who are either studying towards becoming teachers, Black South African who have teacher qualifications or diploma, unemployed Black South African women who wish to study for a teaching qualification. So guys, there are so many things that they had listed there, but I just wanted to make emphasis on that so that those who are interested and you are unfortunately a male in this instance, you know that you don't qualify. But guys, remember, when you come across such information, you do know people around you. You do have cousins, sisters, brother, and aunties, mothers that are also interested in studying. So you can just plug them so that they can be able to get the opportunity to study further. And also, we have quite a lot. So I'm just going to jump straight to the most important parts. The most important part for me on this one is this: you're going to have the certified matric copy and results if you have completed your matric. And if you're currently in matric, it says certified copy of a funding matric result received on publication of the result. If you're currently in grade 12, if you have completed, obviously you're going to get the final one. So here it says certified copy of your academic transcript if you have already started towards an education qualification and want to study further, or if you're in the first year of study and you want to study further. And it is important that they say it should have the letterhead or the logo of the institution, meaning these are the official results. You should not go to your student portal and print those results and attach them here. They are not going to take that, so they're not going to accept it. And it says you need a certified copy of all your qualification certificates. You need certified copy of your ID, obviously. You also need a certified copy of your certified copy of document reflecting that you are employed. So like some proof of employment if you are employed. Okay, if you are studying to become a teacher, proof of family income and affidavit of parents, legal guidance if you are under 18 and you are also unemployed. And lastly, you need a motivational letter. Here we have a school name, address. You have to provide all this information so that you can be able to complete the rest of the application. Okay. And then lastly, I know people don't like this one, that you have to do it. So you do have sections where they ask you questions to provide. So remember, when you get awards for top achievers, and this is the part where you guide your motivation or provide the information to provide, because they want to award the bursary to people that they can see that are determined to achieve more. So all those certificates that you've been showing off and all the certificates that you thought would work to your advantage might come in handy at this point. So provide the information required on the website so that you can be able to acquire yourself to this bursary. And then you attach the rest of the documents that are required. And yeah, it's quite a lengthy one. And then you can then submit your application. I think that will be the end of the application. And guys, remember, make sure that you prepare yourself. So for this one, it is important that you prepare yourself on time, because it only has one page for you to complete the rest of the activity. Guys, so the SANZAF from bursary, I just confirmed that it is for every person. So it's like Funza Lushaka, it's for everyone. And for this one, it is clear that they do not have any age restriction, meaning they will not discriminate you based on age, compared to Funza Lushaka, where you are not going to be covered if you are over 30 years old. And we also compared to the this bursary. Here it's cheaper, the name, the STET bursary, which focuses only on women. So Funza Lushaka, SANZAF, and STET, those are the ones that you can use if you are in the education space and you have applied for 2026 intake and you do not have funding. So I wish you all the best, and make sure you don't do things in a hurry, because that can cost you the opportunity to study towards the qualification that you've applied for. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you on my next plug.